Ezekiel 32. And
You start at 2.
okay, 2. Son of man, take up a lamentation for Pharaoh, king of Egypt.
All right.
And say unto him, thou art like a young lion of the nations, and thou art as a whale in the seas.
Thou art as a whale in the seas, man. And what is a whale, man? A whale is a very, very big animal in the seas. And the seas is in the midst of the people, man. You know? Esau stands up like in one of the prophecies of Daniel, when he seen that great tree with the branches, and you know, that was considered that man. I mean, that was back then Nebuchadnezzar's kingdom, but that can go hand in hand with Esau, man.
It's a future prophecy, yo.
It's a future prophecy, man. You got that big tree with the branches, the beautiful leaves. All the birds come flying underneath the tree for shade, man. But Yahweh Shah gonna come down and hew that mug down. Boom, timber. And that big tree gonna come down, smashing everything, man. You know? Go ahead, brother.
Well in the seas, and thou camest forth with the rivers, and troublest the waters with thy feet.
And you troublest the waters with thy feet, man. Everything that you walk on, and everything that you touch, and everywhere that you go, man, you trouble every goddamn thing, man. Whether you going out into space, you know, everything that you do, man, you troubling everything, man. Going out into space, now there's trash in the space, man. You know, going out to the rainforest, now all of a sudden the rainforest is completely gone. You put your finger in some water, now all of a sudden it's brown and shit, man. You trouble everything that you step your foot on, man. It's like that cartoon, man. You got that person that touch everything and everything just dies.
Yeah.
That's Esau, man. That's you so-called white people, man.
If I can say this, I can. And most importantly, this is the main trouble right here. This the trouble you've caused, man. You've been a stumbling block to our people, especially just from all tribes, man. Ain't nobody's exempt, man. Everybody wants to be like the so-called white man, but don't nobody realize the so-called white man is a damn snare, man. He's been a snare from everything, man. From your education system to your marriage, how you raise your child, like the brother was going on with the economy, man. Things should be running a lot smoother, good, but he's the devil, man. The so-called white man is no good, man. He's no good, man.
It says he troubleth the rivers, man. That was a good point, man, according to our people, too. You know what I'm saying, man? Because our people want to, like the brother said, man, our people want to keep the so-called white man satisfied, man.
That's right.
They want to keep him pacified. You know? But we coming out here to condemn that, man. We coming out there to nip that in the butt, man. And you niggas that want to be down with the so-called white man, when that day come, man, hey, the hell with y'all, too. The Lord gonna destroy y'all right along with him.
That's right.
Go ahead.
I would like to pull this out. The word whale in verse 2 is tanin, and it's a dragon, a serpent, a sea monster.
A serpent. That little snake that grew into a serpent, man. Talked about in the book of Revelations, man. A serpent, man. Damn devil himself. Go ahead, brother.
It's a dragon or dinosaur, sea or river monster, serpent or venomous snake.
The venomous snake, man. Everything that the so-called white man says, everything that he does, it's venomous, man. You know? What's that scripture in Psalms? Pretty much he had the ass under his tongue or something.
55, I think.
You know, if you want to grab that.
I think it's like 55 around 20.
If you want to grab that real quick, man, because that's
Or
the
either
so-called
51.
white man to the T.
But I think it's 55.
You know? Everything that he does and everything that he says is venomous. You know, he bites into you, and now you are sick. You know, he made medicines, and now you can't even get healed, man. You know, he's a venomous serpent. You know? Go ahead, you got it? Go ahead.
Psalms 58:3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Right, so the wicked are estranged from the womb, man. You so-called white people, man. Y'all wicked straight out the belly, man. So as soon as y'all come out the womb, man, y'all committing wickedness, man, having evil thoughts and stuff, man. Go ahead, brother.
Psalms 58:1. Do ye indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do ye judge uprightly, O ye sons of men?
Right. Do you judge uprightly, O you sons of men? Do y'all cast judgment? Is righteous judgment taking place in America? No. Go ahead, brother.
Yea, in heart ye work wickedness.
In heart, in your minds, you work wickedness, man. Always plotting to do some wicked stuff, man. You can't even go to bed without committing iniquity, man.
That's right.
And that goes along with our people too. Go ahead, brother.
Ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth.
Right, you weigh the violence of your hands in the earth, man. Everything that you do and everything that you touch, man, you want bloodshed. You want murder. You want gain. You want covetousness. You want lust. All the things that's opposite against the fruit of the Spirit, man. It tells you that the Most High, it tells you to love having the fear of the Lord is to hate evil, right? And when you hate evil, man, when you hate that evil, it's arrogancy, it's being proud, it's being boastful, and that's the qualities of the so-called white man. You know, want to be boastful of everything that he has, man. Go ahead, bro.
The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent.
Right, their poison is like the poison of a serpent, man. So when a serpent bites you, and that poison gets into your veins, man, you out of there you can be out of there within the seconds, man. Not just necessarily seconds, man, but it can happen real quick. And the so-called white man, he has bitten his fangs into this earth, man. So as soon as he bit into this place and he got his power, man, all the venom got in everybody, man. And immediately they started changing, man. That's why it says the whole head is sick. All right? Go ahead, brother.
They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely.
Right, man. So you got the voice of charmers, man. You got the charmers that's over there charming the snake, you know? And the snake constantly biting you. And then you constantly over here still, you know, it just keep biting you, man. And that's the so-called white man, man. You over here, you charming the so-called white man while he's consistently biting you by placing you in the hoods, man. By regulating you to the ghettos. Feeding you GMOs, destroying your water, destroying the ecosystem, man. Destroying your kids. But you want to keep this man lifted up on a pedestal. Lord finna cut that shit out, man.
All right.
Go ahead,
Deuteronomy 32 and 33. For their vine is the vine of Sodom and of the fields of Gomorrah.
All right.
Their grapes are grapes of gall. Their clusters are bitter.
Right, their grapes are grapes of gall and their clusters are bitter, man. So the vine of America is just like Sodom and Gomorrah, man. You got a bunch of homosexuals walking around every place, man. It's okay, we're gonna have LGBT rights, man, but you can't even speak out on that. Now it's a crime. That lets you know that, man, that is Esau, man.
That's right.
The so-called white man is Esau according to the scriptures, man. Go ahead, huh?
Their wine is the poison of dragons and the cruel venom of asps.
The wine is the cruel, what's it? Read that one more time.
Their wine is the poison of dragons.
The wine is the poison of dragons.
And the cruel venom of asps.
And the cruel venom of asps, man.
That's right.
And that was a beautiful precept, man. Because everything that he does, man, he wants to poison this place, man. You already see the chemtrails in the sky. And you niggas that's out there in Florida, man, y'all getting destroyed by the damn by the so-called Zika virus, you know, which is a lot of the northern kingdom that's down there, you know. And they over here saying, well, we're gonna spray chemtrails to kill the mosquitoes, man. And why you niggas is out there, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of women over there getting sprayed up. And y'all over here saying, oh, well, I'm gonna trust in Esau, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna kill the Zika virus when he over there poison you even more, man.
That's right.
That's why you niggas gotta go, man.
That's right.
Yeah, man, that's why I say his wine is the poison dragons, man. His wine is that whole doctrine, philosophy. His whole existence is contrary to life, man, and righteousness, man. Everything that Esau's about is about death, man. In total opposition with the Heavenly Father in his program, what's going on, man. That's why this motherfucker has to go.
Harbinger of death.
Yeah, he's a harbinger of death. Also, he's that red horse spoke of in Revelation 6.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, man. He brings nothing but death, destruction, pain, and anguish, man. Everything he does. That's why he has to be wiped off the face of the earth, man. The Most High created the perfect devil to play the perfect role of the devil, man. He's filling his role to the T, man. So we gotta fill our role to the T. Because Esau is on it. Hell, he's going extra, man. You know?
Come on, brother. Continue.
This is what the Lord gonna do with the serpent or that monster. In Ezekiel 32, starting at 3. Thus said Yahweh power, I will therefore spread out my net over thee with the company of many people.
So he said he's going to spread out his net over you with the company of many people, man. And what does a net do? A net traps you up, man. A net is a snare. So the Most High pretty much saying, man, that big whale that was in the water, which is talking about the so-called white man, he's going to snare him with the net of the company of people.
Right.
And the company of people is going to be that large multitude in the valley of Jehoshaphat, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, brother.
And they shall bring thee up in my net.
And they shall bring thee up in my net, man. And that goes to show you, man, that these nations, man, when they get ready to fight the so-called white man, that's the will and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, man. He says that he brings down the king and he rises up another one, man. All right, go ahead, brother.
They also talk about what the Lord going to send forth for hunters, because we're going to go out and hunt them out of the cliffs and the rocks, and out of every place that they may be hiding. So it could be talking about us too, you know, the elect men that the Lord may get the power to.
Come on, brother.
But, and they shall bring thee up in my net. Then will I leave thee upon the land. I will cast thee forth upon the open field.
So he says, I will pick you up out of my net. And what happened? Like, if you really just think in your mind, man, when I read this, I was thinking in my mind, when you get a fish and you cast it up out of the water with a fishing hook or a net, and then you pick it up and then you throw it on the ground, all right? You just throw it on the earth, right? Go ahead. What does it say?
Field. And I will cause all the fowls of heaven to remain upon thee.
Right, so I'm gonna call all the fowls of heaven to come down and pick at you, man. And pluck at you and torture you, man. You know? Go ahead, brother.
And I will fill the beasts of the whole earth with thee.
Go ahead, brother.
I will lay thy flesh upon the mountains and fill the valleys with thy height.
He's gonna say he's gonna fill the land and the valleys with your height, man. When the valleys is these different power structures, man. Everybody from the top and bottom of Esau, man, which is the mountains, the hills, the rivers, the valleys, all that is gonna be destroyed, man. It's all gonna be cut asunder. Go ahead, brother.
I will also water with my blood, with thy blood, the land wherein thou swimmest.
Read that again, bro.
I will also water with thy blood.
He said he's gonna water the land with the blood, man. He said he's gonna water the land with their blood, man.
God.
Matter of fact, could you grab Numbers 35 to 33? The Lord said that. Go ahead, brother.
Honestly, that's cold-blooded, man. When you water the grass, water's just continuously pouring out, bro.
Yeah, you sitting there just chilling, just
sitting there, let water where you talking, looking over here and shit. You know, you got the water hose going, but it's just continuously running, bro, like a fountain. Man, that means he's gonna spill all your every last drop across the land, Esau.
Yeah, man. It tells you that the blood is gonna be up to a horse's bridle, man.
That's high as hell.
That's high, man. That's high, man. So people can't tell me that the Lord ain't bad, man. If you don't get right, man, read that one more time, bro.
God. I will also water with thy blood the land wherein thou swimmest.
He's gonna water the blood of America. He's gonna water the land of America with blood, man.
That's right.
If that don't scare you, man, if that don't put fear in you, read that for me real quick, bro.
Numbers chapter 33, verse 35. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood hath defiled the land.
Right, so you can't pollute the land that you in, man, because blood defiled the land.
Guess what? Yeah.
By the blood of the Native Americans, which are brother the Gadites, the Reubenites, all right, the Simeonites, the blood of Jake, the blood of Judah, all the blood, man, all the blood of the tribes, man. This land is defiled. Go ahead, brother.
And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
Right, so the only way that the land could be cleansed, or the only way the land could be watered, right, is by the blood of him that shed it. And who shed the blood of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man? Let's just face it. The ones that shed the blood of the Negro, Latino, Native American man is a so-called white man. All right? The devil himself.
That's right, brother.
Read that part again for me.
I will also water thy blood, the land wherein thou swimmest, even to the mountains, and the rivers shall be full of thee.
Right. So the land is going to be filled with blood, man. And you swam in the river, so now the river's going to be filled up with blood, man. You know? That's going to happen. And it's going to happen very soon, man. Soon, according to popular belief, you know?
That was a curse in ancient Egypt, too.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. That's a spirit. I'm
That's
like,
a
man,
spirit.
yeah. I was thinking about that.
This
right
modern day Egypt, though, so it's all spiritual,
Yeah.
man.
Go ahead.
And when I shall put thee out, I will cover the heaven and make the stars thereof dark.
Right, so he said when he puts out the so-called white man, when he utterly destroys them, read that part again.
When I shall put thee out, I will cover the heaven and make the stars thereof dark.
Right, so he's gonna make the stars dark, man. By what? By way of war. Okay? That's how he's gonna make the stars dark. That's how he's gonna make the sun dark. Okay? Any more to that verse right there?
I will cover the heaven and I will make the stars thereof dark. I will cover the sun with a cloud.
Right, he's gonna cover the sun with the cloud, man. And that could be twofold, man. That could be with the nuclear cloud, or that could be with a big chariot, man. Ultimately, it's a sign of destruction. Okay? Hold where you at and get what you got.
Ezekiel 34:4. The disease have ye not strengthened, neither have ye healed that which was sick, neither have ye bound up that which is broken, neither have ye brought again that which was driven away, neither have you.
I'm sorry,